In the busy town of Oariko, there lived a man named Chief Kelechi Duru. He was one of the richest men anyone had ever seen. His mansion stood proudly on the hill overlooking the town, its golden gates shining like the morning sun. He owned a popular hotel called Golden Dreams Lodge, where travelers, businessmen, and tourists came to spend the night. Chief Kelechi was known for his extravagant lifestyle. He wore the finest clothes, drove the latest cars, and threw bundles of money in the air during festivals. People called him the Lion of Oariko because his wealth roared across the land. But behind his wealth was a secret darker than night. Every year, when the moon of Oariko festival was full, Chief Kelechi would close his hotel for maintenance. No one ever questioned it. But during those nights, strange things happened. Guests who had recently lodged at the hotel began to disappear, quietly, without a trace. Their families searched, cried, and reported to the police, but nothing ever came out of it. Chief Kelechi would even comfort the grieving families, pretending to help them look for their loved ones. He always said with fake pity, "Oh, the world is wicked. I will pray for you." But what they did not know was that he was the wickedness himself. Inside a secret chamber under his hotel, Chief Kelechi performed dark rituals. He believed that every year, his wealth and power must be renewed through a human sacrifice. And so, he offered the lives of innocent guests to the spirits of wealth. One evening, a young couple, Ifeoma and Chidi, came to lodge at Golden Dreams Lodge. They were newly married, traveling from Enugu to Lagos, and decided to rest for a night. Chief Kelechi was at the reception himself that day, something he rarely did. He saw the couple and smiled, his eyes cold and calculating. "Welcome, my children. You will enjoy your stay. Our hotel is like paradise," he said warmly. But as Chidi signed the guest book, Chief Kelechi's eyes glowed faintly. He had found his next sacrifice. That night, the couple went to sleep peacefully. But only Ifeoma woke up the next morning. Her husband was gone. The hotel staff told Ifeoma that her husband had checked out early. But Ifeoma knew it was a lie. Chidi would never leave her behind. She screamed, cried, and refused to go. She reported to the police, but Chief Kelechi's influence was too strong. He bribed officers, twisted the story, and made her look crazy. Heartbroken, Ifeoma left town, but she swore she would return. Among Chief Kelechi's staff was a young cleaner named Tond. He had worked at the hotel for 3 years and had seen things he could never explain: blood on the floor in the middle of the night, mysterious drums from the basement, and Chief Kelechi walking into rooms that guests had vanished from. Tond lived in fear. But after Ifeoma's husband disappeared, his conscience began to burn. One night, while cleaning, he saw Chief Kelechi and 2 masked men carrying something heavy wrapped in white cloth toward the underground room. He heard chanting. He saw smoke. And he smelled death. Tond decided he could no longer stay silent. Months later, the truth began to unravel. Ifeoma had returned, this time with journalists and private investigators. They questioned everyone, and Tond finally broke down. He confessed everything. "Chief uses the people who lodge here for ritual. Every year, he takes one life. That's how he stays rich," he said in tears. The police raided the hotel. What they found shocked the entire nation: charms, blood-stained clothes, and a hidden shrine decorated with skulls and old photographs of missing guests. Chief Kelechi was arrested, but not before he tried to bribe the officers one last time. "Do you know who I am? I can buy you all," he shouted. But this time, his money had no power. When the news broke, Oariko town was in chaos. People who once praised Chief Kelechi now cursed his name. His wife fainted when she saw the news on television. His children were taken away for protection. During his trial, Chief Kelechi confessed everything. "I only wanted to stay rich. The spirits demanded it," he said weakly. He was sentenced to life in prison. The hotel was shut down, and the land was cleansed by priests. Years later, people still told the story of the rich man who sold souls for gold. Children were warned never to admire wealth without knowing its source. Elders would say, "When a man's money glitters too much, look closely, it may be blood shining." And so, the tale of Chief Kelechi Duru, the wicked ritualist of Oweriko, became a lesson for generations. No wealth bought with blood ever lasts.